Hello. Okay, so for this week, our discussion board is about offensive language, and the first question we have to answer is um, about why do people use offensive terms? And personally, what I think is like I work in with high schoolers as a special education teacher, and hear all sorts of things from all sorts of kids. Um, but what I think, or why people use offensive terms most often, I think is because they're uneducated about, what they mean and how they don't understand how they're offensive. Um, like personally, like as a special education teacher for the past and growing up, working with people with special needs. The R word, retard, always, it drives me crazy. And I always, when I hear it, I like to call people out on it and, kind of help, not in a negative, like in a demeaning way, but to help people, understand that it is hurtful when say something is, call someone a retard or say something is retarded in a, with a negative context, just because it's disrespectful. Um, and, kind of, and I like to tell people, what that term actually it means, and like other things that they can say instead of that. And as professional counselors, I think that um, one thing or the main thing that we can do to prevent offensive language or terms is to educate people about what they're saying, and use programs like I'm, using this word a lot just because it's one that I find really offensive, but I know that, there's tons of them that we won't get into, but spread the word to end the word. That is something that I always push really hard at my school with my with, my students, and then, school wide to, help kids understand, that their words do have meaning and that they can be hurtful to other people, but also to help kids find ways to say what they're meaning, but using appropriate language and using words that don't have aren't offensive to any person at all. So I think as counselors that would be a really important part of our job, is to take into all people from all different cultures, backgrounds, everything, everybody that we come in contact with, and you know really educate all people about the words that they use, and try to make um, help them build their vocabulary so their words are less offensive.